Hi guys, Welsh Amethyst Girl back here with another video, and we're just going to be basically doing an update on the jars that I have so far. A few changes have been made since these last jars. I think obviously the first project that we did, my ratios were a little bit off with the soil, and obviously all the insects that I introduced obviously make the soil grow and things became a little bit difficult to handle, so we decided to refresh and start again. So it's still the Garden of Eden and it's still got all the original props and everything in it. We just removed as much sand as soil as we could, so that that would go back down and we can try and go back up again. So I've been looking around to see what things I need. We're going to start with one of these little ones. So basically, let me see if I can get my torch so I can give you a better look at this. So basically, in here now we've got a little bit of soil, which is better, less. We actually have a successful plant growing, but as you can see, the woodlice are eating it. So I'm going to try and plant a few more plants in there. I gave them an acorn and obviously some areas to climb in, but these guys don't seem to have as much areas to hide as the others, so I'm going to try and add another structure in there today. But my main goal is to try and get some more plants in these jars. Now I've got another jar over here that I'd like to show you, but I'm going to wait till the end for that one because that one is different again to all of these. So I've got my couple of pieces. I'm not adding a lot because most of the jars that I have, they already have quite a lot of tree structures in them. I just can't get plants to thrive because they all keep getting eaten. I've removed 4 slugs from the Garden of Eden. How they got in there I don't know, but they have been removed because they eat like incredibly. I left 1 in there because obviously I didn't want things to get too out of hand. So yeah, these are my little items that I found. So I'm not sure which enclosure they're going in yet. I'm going to look inside each one and then decide as I go. Yeah, and then the next thing I have is a bucket of my plants. With the Garden of Eden, which I'll show you shortly, I actually found a tree and managed to plant it, and now it's obviously providing the oxygen for everything that's in there. But I want to get another tree in there so that we can make sure we're getting ample oxygen being made, because I do want to seal that shut as well. Obviously one of my goals was to try and do one that I didn't need to interfere in. Sealed tight, no oxygen getting in, just to see do they thrive, what happens. I have interfered once just to give a bit of water because we had a bit of some really hot days and it was dry. So we're just gonna, sorry about that guys, so we're just gonna start. And what we're going to do is I'm now going to show you the plants. I've got a couple of trees, a couple of things. So yeah, we're going to open the jars, and as we go we'll have a little look inside. I'll try and show you with my torch. Yeah, I'll be picking the phone up here and there to be able to show you things. So yeah, let's start with this one, number 1. So as you can see, I'm taking the lid off now. This one does have breathing holes in it because I didn't want to risk trying it with all my jars until this one was a success, if it is going to be. Okay. So I'd like to just bring you over here to show you this one. As you can see, there is a plant growing in there. There's lots of woodlice crawling around. There used to be a spider in here. I'm not sure where he's gone, but he's only little, so I'm sure he's hiding down there somewhere. But yeah, as you can see, the plant is actually taking, it is actually growing quite well. But I just want to add a little bit more just so that it has some support around it. So yeah, that's the first jar. I think it's been an extreme success so far. No major issues. Obviously the first issue I had was an overpopulation of woodlice. I realised that's because I added way too many in one go. You should start off with about 5 or 6 and they will populate themselves. So yeah, I'm going to put some plants in here and then yeah, we'll go on to the next jar. stay up. I hope you can still see me. So yeah, so now where to put the plant is the main thing. So if you can see from the front there, the best, I think, logical area is to probably provide backup for this one down here, because there is an empty space of soil right there that I could probably pop a plant in there or two. So I'm going to come to my trusty bucket of plants. Obviously a lot of these are quite tall, so as you can imagine they are not meant for the smaller pots, they are meant for the Garden of Eden. Let's see how we get on. So I've also got some smaller flower plants in here, but they are possibly a bit tall. But maybe if I was to just plant that in there anyway and then let it establish itself for a bit first, and then when it starts to grow we can maybe just trim the flowers like that. That's it. And we just need to establish that now. That's it. So that's one plant in. It's already looking a lot better. I don't like to overpower them because I want to see how far they grow. Okay. You've got plenty of leaves. Yeah, I think they're quite happy in there. It's always hard to know because obviously they're not in their ideal location. But I'll just bring this one a bit closer to the camera now so that you can see a little bit all the way around. You know, these smaller ones, they only have a very small amount of creatures in them, and I check them daily and I always take notes of how they're doing. Okay, so the next jar I'm going to show you it looks more compact this side, but if you look this side, it's all open. But it's all open. But again, the plant's not doing so well. So I need to. Oh, there's not many dry leaves in this one, so we're going to add dry leaves and some plants to this one. So we'll take the lid off, and just like before, I'll let you come and have a look, see what we've got. Okay, so inside of this one, sorry, I was showing you the wrong way. You can see that there is a plant growing. This wood here that you see at the side is basically, if you can see it from this side, drilled with holes so they all have plenty of room to live, but I've also got some pottery and things that they like to hide underneath. So yeah, this one's doing also pretty good. I think the plant could do with a little trim. I'm trying to get them to grow bushier, not up. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'll give these a little trim now and see what happens, and I'll put in a few smaller ones around it. But they all do need to spray water as well, so I'll do that next. Place you back over here. Hope you can see me very well. If not, I will redo the video at some point. Let's see what else we've got in our plant pots here. Oh, hello. Found another smaller plant. And I have a possibility that these may grow also. That one probably. There we go. Now what I'll do now is I'll just use my tweezers to just gently just push it down that little bit further, and then maybe just a few bits of mud and some leaves around it, and then hopefully it should sort itself. Alright then, these little monkeys, I think I'll put a hole there, and then we're gonna, these long tweezers by the way are extremely handy, so if you're using things that seem really tiny, and yeah, so you just want to guide them in gently. That's it. I think we got it. Oh yeah, perfect. And hopefully these will settle in over the next, sorry if I'm talking quiet guys, so yeah, these will settle in hopefully over the next few weeks. we'll see what happens. Some thrive, some don't, but I'm hoping these will thrive. They're not trying to come out, I don't think so. So yeah, some of the plants tried to, it's difficult sometimes because you don't want to upset them, but at the same time, that one's already planted. There we go. So we've got plenty of more plants in there now. I think that should be fine. Okay. I'm just going to pop that one in there and see if he fans for himself. So now, okay, so the water, it's outdoor rainwater. That's all I use. So we're just going to give them a little spray. Just because obviously the water will condensate and it gathers at the bottom into like a little, you know, little reservoir. Come on. Don't understand why it's failing me at this moment. Water all the plants. Where's the... Just the spraying of the water just helps keep the plants, making sure they get plenty of water, but also to help with the condensation, because some of these insects, they do prefer damp conditions, but the woodlice actually prefer dry, so I keep all the wetness around the base of the plants and where any areas that things like to hide are. And I'm just going to fill this up a little bit more because I feel like we need more water. There we go. My rainwater on tap there. I've just realised I've used tap water in my bottle. Never mind. It's okay. It's mostly rainwater. Right, so they've had their water. They're all good to go. Now these can go back up on their shelf. We're getting closer to the Garden of Eden, guys. Well, I say that, no, it's them next. Okay. Who's ready to see the big one? You ready? No, this is my baby. Just make sure no one's stuck in the roof. Because eventually I want to seal this too, but at the moment it's I don't want to risk it until I know I can establish it with my other project. So let's take you to have a look in here. So this is a bit more of a wild but Garden of Eden. And as you can see as we go around, there was ivy but it started to die, so I found one with roots today and I'm going to replant it. This is my tree that I planted, and as you can see, it's now sprouting, it's growing. That's going to be providing the oxygen that I need, which is why I've now found the second tree to do this with. So now as I turn this, you can see now the log area, which is why I don't need to do any more logs. I don't know how much you'd see if I zoomed in, but we're going to try. So in here, this is where the spiders have been living. I don't know if we'll see her. If I spot her on our way round, I will let you know. But yeah, this is where all the woodlice like to hang out. This is pretty much it, where they all den. But what's really cool is in that hole there that you can see in the middle of the logs, it's all rocks and things down there, and so all the centipedes and all, everyone loves it down there. And you can also kind of see it if you... Yeah, you can see it. If I shine a torch in there, you can see how deep the cavern kind of goes in there for them. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm going to let you see the other side. Okay. This side, you can see where my snails are. I don't mind them too much because they're quite cute. And now we go down into where the older area is. As you can see, it's all still doing really well. I was hoping we'd see Mama Spider, but I think she must be hiding somewhere. But yeah, we did have babies and they are thriving. One escaped, so I caught it and released it in the garden. But as far as I know, the other babies are still in here. The spider's nest is in between this gap between the log and another log. So unless she pops out, if she feels something... Oh, no, there she is. I don't know if you can see her. Let me see. Yeah, she's right there. It's not good. But yeah, she's basically here. Anyway, back to the video. So let's carry on with this one. Okay, so as like before, let's show you inside a little bit more. But yeah, it's a paradise. So I'm going to be adding some more trees to this. Sorry, more trees to this, and yeah, let's see how we get on. So, big tree first. What we need to do is find an area to plant you. I think what we're going to do is stick by the original tree here at the front, because I can see a really good space for burying down there. However, I also want to take these off so that I can also plant them to grow next to it. Let's break you a bit because if they're going to grow too tall, if you want to give them the best chance, that will grow again. Okay, now we're going to try and put it in this hole. There we go, he's in the hole. So yes, that's a successful planting of that. Now I think I should put some other miniature trees around him, maybe. There we go. There we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm really sorry if you can't. But I am, on the next video, I'm going to be doing something for all of you, and that'll be much clearer. This is mainly just maintenance that I'm doing right now, but I wanted to show you guys how far things have come along since I last posted a video. And obviously now this thing is full of millipedes, it's full of centipedes, we've had spiders having babies, we've got worms, we've got slugs, we have got everything. See, like, I love this, but I don't know where it's gonna go. Okay, so these are clearly now this one I think is going to go towards the back here because I think it will just find itself, and then we're going to prune the top of it to give it less chance of needing to bail. There we go. I think that's everything for the plants, guys. Sorry my talking hasn't been as much tonight, but again, it's just maintenance work, really. Yeah, I think I'm missing a... I thought I was missing a ivy that I'd collected, but I can sort that out later. But yeah, so now we're ready to show you my next jar, which you'll be shocked about. So let's just put this down. Oh, water. Sorry guys, water. Always forget, if your tanks are looking dry, give them a water. They'll appreciate it. But always take notice of what the bottom of your ecosystem is looking like. If it's starting to look like the brown is mixed with the white, that's usually the case. You shouldn't need to provide clean water if they're still separate, but in my situation, the worms have kind of done their thing, so I'm just going to make sure they get their mist. I mean, you guys really should want to try this at home, even if it's just a tiny little jar. Like, it doesn't need to be a big jar like this. It doesn't even need to be a big jar like this. You can literally do them in any size bottle. You literally can. But wait till the end of the video to find out what the next one's going to be about, if you're interested. But also, if you're interested, please like, please subscribe. I mean, I find this sort of stuff fascinating, and it's so relaxing for people. If you have anxiety but have no fear of this sort of stuff, you really need to give it a go. And I mean that. Okay, let's find you somewhere to be stopped. There we go. I'm trying to get ivy to grow in here because when there's ivy growing in here, the woodlice tend to leave the other plants alone. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's enough water for now. You can always, it's always better to add too little and then want to go and add a bit more after than what it is to add too much to start with, because once it's all in there, it's difficult for it to get out, to be quite honest. Because you have to keep then having to wipe the sides and things, and I like the, you get these like, I can't remember what they're called now, but you get these things that grow roots across the glass and things to help converge with other plants. So okay, new pot. So guys, with this one, this is a bit different. I want to try something a bit different with this one, and with this one it has no holes, no oxygen going in, no tampering with me. The only thing I've done is when I've noticed that the plants were a bit low, I did add a couple more, just because there's got to be a way to sustain them long enough before the woodlice eat them all. So I'm going to try and add a few more today. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it should be an interesting one. They seem to be thriving though, guys. I mean, if I was to show you, I mean, these guys are living. The woodlice are not in any kind of... Oh yeah, but as you can see, if you do catch sight of one there, they're running around, they're happy. One there, right there, one right here is pregnant. Can you see her belly? Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh no, I'm gonna lose her. Where did she go? There she is. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. I'm so sorry about this, guys. My camera skills are rubbish. Where did she go? It's this one at the top here. She's got a very big yellow belly, so I think she's pregnant, which is so cool. So it does go to show that they're thriving even without the oxygen, but I'm providing everything that they need as well as the oxygen. So let's see when we open the lid for the first time. I'm just going to go in there and just make sure they have everything that they need. So I'll put you back over here. Sorry guys, and we're going to have a look. Okay, so again, sorry guys, you're coming over with me again. Here it's starting to look a little bit damp, so we do need, I mean, the woodlice have their dry areas, that's fine. With the stone areas, I think they just need plants, guys. It's not as damp in there as it looks like when you look down. So I think I might even put a couple of little plants, but I might even add this piece of pottery if I can get, just for the woodlice to have a bit more room where they feel comfortable. So again, pop it back over here. Yeah, a couple more plants and then we're done. So I've picked some smaller options this time. At least I thought I had. Aha, here they are. So this one is going, no, this one is going here. Oh, there we go, you're in. Where are you, my little ones? Okay, another one down there. No, stay in there. Just stay in there, please. There we go. Okay, you're out. What else could I plant? This looked like it might have. No, I don't want to overcrowd it. I don't want to overcrowd it. And then this little thing, I'm going to swipe it at the side here like that, but in such a way that we can see either side when they're hiding, where they're hiding. And then, yeah, gives me a better view. Definitely. Oh, they are. They're quite happy. There we go. And that's the video, guys. That's our maintenance for one more week. So if you like what you see, please comment, subscribe. But yeah, the next video we're going to do, I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own bug hotel. Yeah, your own ecosystem, sorry. And yeah, we'll go through it step by step, and then hopefully you'll be able to make your own at home. Okay, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe.